Because your loved one is an addict does not mean their life has no value. Living with a loved one's addiction in your life is hard. Life changes, your family changes, and you change. Hi, it's Rosemary here, and I'm an addiction specialist of well over 20 years experience. And the reality of living with a loved one in addiction is well known to me. How do I know this? From my personal experience, from the family members I work with, and from the addicts I work with too. Everyone without fail tells me the system has let them down. Personally and professionally, I am sick and tired of seeing families and addicts destroyed by alcohol and drugs, and the addicts being blamed. We as family members who care need to challenge this. They say you cannot get your loved one to change, you must wait for them to hit rock bottom, and you can't help them if they don't want to be helped. That is the biggest lie I have ever heard. It is time you challenged this BS. I'm faced with this reality every day of the week. Common stories I hear where families and addicts have been crucified. Mental health, called to an ICE affective addict. She said, "You cannot talk to my family," so they didn't. The fact is, she was incapable of making good decisions for her own well-being. How many times have I been told, "We cannot talk to you," even though the person I was calling about was my daughter? She was sick and needing help. Her life was in danger and at risk. "Sorry, we cannot talk to you." Again, another addict incapable of making good decisions for her well-being. Mental health discharging an ICE addict, telling him, "Stay on your medication and stay away from drugs." No family-led plan to support his release. The family was more than willing to support and help keep him well. That day, that child relapsed back to ICE, not because he was bad, because he was unwell. I want to know your story with professional systems. I am wanting to get together a case that will influence family-led change, whether it be criminal justice, mental health, hospitals, or addiction services. So many times family members are not valued, they are not heard, and they are often never considered. Do you know what? Well, family members are the addict's best hope of starting the journey to recovery. So click the link below and let me know your story. It does not have to be too long. About how you and your loved one have been let down by the system. As a special thank you for those who send me their stories, you will receive a special gift.